Well, that sort of covers the mobile and the internet side of things as well. But you've got a big TV heritage as well.
Yes.
How does that fit into what we're trying to do?
I think this whole the whole media landscape is there's so many incredible changes going on at the moment, and I think the fundamental is that we are so much more mobile, which is why digital out of home in itself becomes very relevant. But I think the interesting thing is that brands will need, very much more so, need to be looking at an integrated campaign across all of the different media outlets. So, rather than just thinking about television advertising or internet advertising or digital out of home or stadium or, Facebook, whatever, I think there's going to be a much more smart, a smart marketing that needs to be done.
Yeah.
And again, we're only just scratching the surface.
Converging.
A lot of convergence, but using the right medium, the right time, and then seeing how you link those. So loyalty cards, why not have a loyalty card that extends not only in store but in a stadium, online, and so on. So there are going to be ways of ultimately leveraging your brand, monetizing content, creating campaigns as a fully integrated. And we don't have the systems in place and all of the enabling technologies to pull that together right now.
Right.
So there's some great visions, I think, but we're a long way in terms of being able to do that in a very effective way. So that's going to be an interesting thing, how to pull together these different interesting technologies and make a cohesive plan to be able to utilize them in a total campaign, reaching your consumer, and everybody can be more easily identified these days. So it's not, television is very is a broadcast, but now we can be very targeted.
Are you seeing retailers think more integrated campaigns when it comes to things? I mean, we talk about point of sale, I guess, but are they doing more integration between the TV, the mobile,
There's certainly
internet?
a lot of talk about it and a lot of chatter. And I think it's still working out how they do it. We're having a lot of conversations. I think location-based technologies as well, like you say, are coming into play as well. You can now know where people are. You know what their interests are. If you've got that data, there's no reason why you shouldn't be targeting them to come into your store. So there is a lot more talk about it at the moment.
The interesting thing, there's still, the latest reports in the UK, people are still watching more television. So there isn't a demise.
It's because of the weather.
It's the weather doesn't help, that's for sure. Yeah. But it's But actually, they're watching. They're watching television, but also doing something else. So actually, the amount of media consumption is going up because there's a number of multitasking going on.
When I think how much I've got my BlackBerry next to me while I'm watching TV in the evenings, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, even I do a little bit. I'm walking around. You're walking around with your BlackBerry or your iPhone. You're watching this, and so there's this kind of age where we're able. We're taking multiple messages in at the same time.